Contouring is a trick used by makeup artists everywhere, and celebrities, models, film stars. It can change every single part of your face, whether it's your cheekbones, your jaw, your nose, your forehead. You can make such a difference with a little bit of contouring know-how. Hi, I am Emma from Number One, and I'm going to show you some contouring tricks today. Now, you will need a couple of different size brushes, a big one, medium, and a small one. If you don't have a small one like this, just use a big eyeshadow brush. You will need concealer, a really light concealer that's too light for your normal skin tone, bronzer, highlighter, powder highlighter by Bobbi Brown's pretty good, it's well used, I use that all the time, and blusher, and a credit card or business card. All you will need to get contour cheekbones. So to begin, get your hair back off your face so you can see all of the angles. Now to start, we'll try and get some cheekbones. If you've got a bit of a round face like me or an oval face, brilliant for adding some definition. So one of the tricks used by the makeup artists is humble credit card, business card, whatever you have. So you just get a bit of bronzer onto your brush, blow it off, do this, and I'll try and find exactly where your cheekbone is. We're doing a fish face, and then you just follow the line. There we go. Now, I know that looks a bit scary, don't worry, we're going to blend it. Let's do the same on the other side. Okay, now you're left with very harsh lines. But now you can get the idea. Now, you take your big brush and you just sort of buff it in. Round and round and round until it softens, and then you put bronzer on all over. Now for the forehead, to make it a little bit smaller, concentrate on the outer edges here, not so much in the centre. Just push your hair back. Do this round the edges. Makes your face a little bit smaller if you've got a bit of a big forehead like myself. Round the edges. There we go, you can see already it's starting to blend in with the cheekbone a little bit. Concentrate on this bit, it's like a C, a kind of half moon. There we go, so the forehead's coming in a little bit. Now for the jawline, under here and down. So stick with the bronzer, don't put too much on your brush, under the jawline and down the neck. And then just keep blending, blending is the trick here. You still want these lines, but you just want to be too obvious about it. You want to trick people, just thinking you've got a really, really defined face with big cheekbones. So once that blending is done, now we can do a trick to make the nose smaller. So you take the small brush or a big eyeshadow brush, you dip it in to your bronzer, get a handheld mirror for this so you can see the detail. Now what you want to do is you just want to make it darker down either side of your nose, make sure there isn't too much on, and then go from inner corner of your eye, down the way, outside your nose, around your nostril, same on the other side. This is a trick used by J-Lo a lot. Down the side, and then just on the tip. Now darker colours recede, so if you've got a long nose, put some on the tip and it looks like it's not sticking out quite as much. Okay. So now you've just got a light part in the centre. To highlight that even more, put a little bit of a light concealer on it. Just down in one stripe, like this. And then top it off with a little bit of powder highlighter. And one long strip down the centre. Now you want to blend this all in with the rest of the face again. Take your big blusher brush and just start sweeping all the way around with bronzer just lightly, because you don't want to get rid of the hard work you've already done. Okay, now to make this even more defined, get your concealer again. Put some on your finger, quite light, and do it along your jawline, like this. Here, same on the other side. So don't go over that line that you've done. Just on the jawline, light colours make it pop. So if you've got a double chin situation going on, this should help conceal that. A little bit above your cheekbone, Again, light areas pop, dark areas sink back. A little bit there. So just check with your hand mirror that everything's blending. Everything looks fairly natural. Okay, now it's time for blusher. So, get a little bit on your brush, any colour you want, it's fine. Whatever suits your skin tone. And then just the apple. Fish face again required for this. Big brush, blend, blend, blend. Okay, now you want to check everything is popping. Cheekbones here, nose is looking smaller, forehead's looking smaller, jaw is looking defined. Get your highlighter again, use your blusher brush. So I'm using a Bobbi Brown highlighter, but you can get them Rimmel. I mean, any chemist really has them. Use powder really, because you've put powder on already, you don't want to smudge it all by putting liquid on. Cheekbones with the highlighter. Again, just exaggerate this popping out, because this highlighter has light reflecting particles. Put them in the center of your head. So this is dark, this is popping out. Above your lip, in one long line. Making your face slimmer all the way coming in. And then a new jawline. Check everything is blended one more time. And that's it. Hair down. Ready to go. Defined face.